Shane Van Gisbergen just did something that turned heads at North Wilkesboro. And if you know his story, you know why this one matters. This guy is a road course legend. That's not up for debate. But ovals? That's always been the big question mark. And Saturday, he just answered it in a big way. And hey, real quick, if you are a true NASCAR fan like me, go ahead and drop a like and subscribe to the channel. NASCAR Nation News is just getting started. We are pushing for our next subscriber milestone, and it's all about real talk from fans who live this sport every week. All right, let's get into it. So here's the situation. This was only Van Gisbergen's 4th career start in the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series, and get this, only his 3rd one ever on an oval. He qualified 19th, not exactly a statement lap. But you know what happened next. He went out and ran a completely clean race. No drama, no mistakes. And then in that long final stint, he just started surging forward. By the end, he crossed the line in 3rd place. Now let's put that finish into perspective. That result ties his best ever oval finish at any level of NASCAR. He also finished 3rd back in 2024 in the O'Reilly race at Atlanta, and on top of that, it matches his career best Truck Series finish, matching what he did earlier this year at the Watkins Glen Road Course. So for a guy who's still relatively new to ovals, that's a massive milestone. He was behind the wheel of the number 71 Spire Motorsports Chevrolet, running alongside fellow Cup Series drivers Chase Elliott and Carson Hocevar as teammates. After the race, Van Gisbergen talked about how he pulled it off. He said, quote, "Just time and experience, working with good people." He credited his crew chief, Bono Mannion, for doing a great job with the truck, and thanked Spire, Nations Guard, and Chevy. He also said he had a lot of fun, and once he figured things out, he learned his own line and started working forward. Now, here's how the charge actually unfolded. At the start of the final stage, Van Gisbergen was running 11th, with 100 laps of straight green flag racing ahead of him at North Wilkesboro, and that's when he made his move. Glued to the bottom line, he steadily worked his way forward, passing reigning Truck Series champion Corey Heim, and then getting by his own Spire teammate, 2020 Cup champion Chase Elliott. With 55 laps to go, he cracked the top 5, and every single one of those passes came on the inside line. He eventually got around Christian X for 3rd, but at that point, the 2 Front Row Motorsports trucks ahead of him were just out of reach. As for the win itself, Chandler Smith took it in dominant fashion, the biggest margin of victory ever recorded in a NASCAR Truck Series short track race. He finished 8.4 seconds ahead of his Front Row Motorsports teammate Layne Riggs. Van Gisbergen ended up about 2 seconds behind Riggs, with no one challenging him from behind, locking in 3rd as the highest finishing Spire truck of the day. And here's the bigger picture on this one. Van Gisbergen made his very first oval start in any NASCAR division in the Truck Series almost 3 years ago, finishing 19th at the IRP short track. This result at North Wilkesboro really shows just how far he's come on ovals since then. With this finish, SVG now has a top 5 result on an oval in each of the 3 national NASCAR divisions. So here's a question for you guys. Do you think Shane Van Gisbergen can keep building on oval results like this one? Drop your thoughts down in the comments, and that's going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and join the NASCAR Nation News community. We'll see you in the next one.